Every single new year, people make fitness related New Year's resolution goals and they rarely achieve them. I'd say about 5% of people achieve their New Year's resolution goals when it comes to fitness. Why? It's because they're making goals that are like, I want to lose 20 kilos, I want to lose 10 kilos, I want to put on a few kilos of muscle, I want to do this, I want to do that. And the truth is, they're thinking about the goal, but they are not thinking about actually going to the gym. They're not thinking about actually dieting. They're not thinking that they may need additional help. They may need to hire a coach. They may need to do all these things. They're not taking into precaution these things that are necessary for achieving your fitness goals. So why is it that people are making so many open-hearted goals? Well, to tell you the truth, it doesn't really matter, but it's to do with the mood that they're in the time. They're feeling good, they're on holiday, they're with their family, they're drinking, they're eating, and they're probably not feeling too good about themselves after the fact they're eating all this food. You know, they feel like a glutton, and then they're going to want to lose all the weight, obviously, but they're still feeling emotionally good. They're in the mood of doing things, if you know what I mean, right? So when you make these goals, if you're one of these people that makes the goal, you dedicate to it for a week or two, and then you eventually fall off and you don't achieve your New Year's resolutions every single year, I want to give you a framework that will help you achieve your goal. And the way this framework works is the fact that it doesn't rely on motivation. It relies on pure facts that you are going to need to do when you want to achieve your weight loss goals, your fitness goals, your fitness journey. And the examples I'm going to be giving in this video are specifically for weight loss because I want to help people lose weight, and majority of the people that make these goals are to do with weight loss. So here you go. Here is the criteria that you guys need to follow to achieve your fitness goals. The first thing you need to do is assess your routine. And now the reason I say this is because so many people, they're so inconsistent with the gym, and it's not because they're lazy, or it's partially because they're lazy, but it's not entirely because they're lazy. It's because they don't have a framework that they need to follow, and they make it hard for themselves to actually do, you know, like they're going and thinking, oh, I got to go to the gym today. Oh, but I've trained this, I've trained this, I've trained. I don't know what to train. Like they're very unorganized. And if you want to be organized, you need to have a routine that you need to follow. So analyze your day-to-day, or what your day-to-day would look like in the year, where you're going to be, and sign up to a gym that isn't close to where you work or close to where you live. And this is how you're going to stick to a routine of at least 3 to 6 times a week. And the reason I say 3, which is a pretty low number, is because if your goal is weight loss and to tone up and to look better, you don't need to be lifting weights every single time. You can go for a run, you can go for a walk, and you can also do all that at the gym. So 3 to 6 days, preferably higher days like 5 or 6. But if you can't make it and you're restricted by your job, your school, your assignments, your tutoring, whatever you've got on, 3 days is literally enough. So you could do 2 days in the weekend and then find 1 day in the week where you're bothered to actually go to the gym, and you need to stick to this routine for the rest of this year. The second tip is you need a criteria to achieve your goal. If you do not have a criteria to follow, you're basically going in there blind. So if you don't have, let's say, a day-to-day split of what you're going to do. Let's say you're doing a 4-day split. You're doing push, pull, legs, and then you're having a rest day, and then you're doing upper body, or you're doing lower body, or you're doing a full body split. Whatever the split is, you need to have a criteria of what you're going to do on each specific day, and that is how you're going to add it to your routine, and you're going to follow that for the rest of the year or until you achieve your goals. And the truth is, this criteria isn't just about what you're going to be training on what day. You're going to have multiple criteria. So you're going to have a criteria of what you need to do every single day. A list would look like, I'm going to eat this many calories this day. I'm going to hit this much protein each day. I'm going to sleep for a minimum of 7.5 hours every day. That's 3 things. I'm going to train on these specific days. That's 4 things. And maybe the 5th thing may be, I'm going to stretch for 10 minutes every day, or I'm going to stop eating at this time every single day. Like, something needs to be in place so that you make it easy for yourself. You go in there. It's like going into a battlefield where there's guns and people are shooting and you're blindfolded. Like, You need to open up your eyes and be like, okay, I need to take cover here. I need to do this there. I need to load my gun here. My ammo's here. Like, you need to know what you're going to be doing at each step of the day. You give yourself a criteria rather than going there blind, not knowing what you're doing at the gym, not knowing what you're eating every day, not knowing how much protein to eat. You need to work these things out because you are giving yourself the best chance. You're not giving yourself the sloppy chance like last year. You're giving yourself the perfect chance, the perfect roadmap to achieve your success. And your success is weight loss. And the last thing you're going to do is an accountability factor. So a major reason why a lot of people don't succeed in their New Year's resolution goals regarding fitness is the fact that they don't have accountability. They don't have someone pushing them, and they don't have the fact that they do not have the drive. They don't have the internal resilience. And a way to do that is, one, what I want you to do is take a photo of yourself shirtless right now in the mirror, not flexing, not sucking your stomach in. You want to remember the emotions that you're feeling, the way you hate yourself, the way you hate how you're fat. You want to remember that every time you don't feel like going to the gym. So you're going to take a photo of yourself and you're going to set a reminder every single day to look at that photo. And you want to visualize and memorize the feelings that you felt when you were fat, the feelings you're feeling right now. The chafe between the legs, the feeling of like hating your stomach rolling over when you're sitting down, feeling sweat build up there. You hate how people look at you. These are the things you need to remember so that when you're feeling demotivated, when you're feeling tired, because that time will come. You're not motivated 24/7. You're motivated for a short period of time, an hour a day, 2 hours a day. You need to be disciplined, and you need to remind yourself of the pain that caused you to be motivated, that caused you to want to achieve this goal. Second thing I want you to do is I want you to tell someone, whether it's AI, whether it's a person that like you live with, whether it's your best friend, whether it's your girlfriend, you're going to tell someone that you're going to achieve this goal, and you're going to say, I want you to try and hold me accountable. If I come to you bitching and moaning, if I come to you complaining, saying it's too hard, I want you to slap me, or I want you to tell me that I need to achieve this goal. Otherwise, I'm going to stay a fat loser, or I wanted this goal. You need them to remind you. And the reason I say AI is because people are always worried telling people, but the reason that worry is there is because they're worried that they're not going to achieve that goal. And if you tell someone, you're almost leaving yourself no plan B to fail. You need to tell that person. But if let's say you're in a scenario where you don't have too many people to tell, you don't have a close friend, talk to your AI, prompt your AI to say, you know what? Don't bullshit me. I'm going to achieve this goal. I need you to help me stay accountable. Give it a paragraph worth of information, 2 paragraphs worth of information about yourself. Tell it there is no plan B. You're achieving this goal. And tell it, I'm going to check in with you every single day, and you're going to help me talk through whatever emotions I'm feeling at that point in time. So to conclude this video, I just want to say, I believe in you. If you follow this framework, it's going to be hard for you to fail. So I believe that you can achieve this goal. And if you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, share to a friend that's possibly wanting to lose weight as well. And I do appreciate you guys engaging in my video. So watching this long, it really means a lot to me. So thank you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.